Geno Smith got $85.5 million extension with 66.5 in guarantees. Shout out my guy Jordan Schultz who reported it, man. That's my homie. Geno is now under contract for the next 3 seasons in Las Vegas, huh? That's my homie. Next 3 seasons in Las Vegas. I love the deal. I think it's a hell of a deal. 66 million guarantees. You know, even if he gets the full, pretty much he didn't get the full contract guaranteed damn near, but split it up was 42.5, 43.5, whatever per year. I think that's right, kind of middle of the pack, a little more than middle of the pack in the quarterback market. I think Geno's earned it. Pete's looking out for him. They have a great connection. I expect Geno to have a hell of a year, honestly, with the Raiders, back with his coach who helped kind of remold him in a sense, the resurgence of his career. I got to give some credit to Coach Carroll for that. And I'm excited to see what the Raiders do this season, man. Like, we know the type of fan base that they've always had. I know it's in Vegas now, so it's a little weird, but it's still, man, when the Raiders are good, it's good for football. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying they're going to be a Super Bowl contender this year, but they're a team that every single Sunday you got to, wake up, strap up your cleats, strap up your hard, put in your hard hat, and be ready to work. Pete Carroll's going to put out a physical team, a disciplined team, and, he's building a good foundation here in Vegas. I'm excited to see what they do in the draft, but the Raiders are back to being respected, and it starts at the quarterback position. So shout out to Geno, man, for getting his paper. I love him when players get their money.
Yeah, Mark Davis is out of his mind, not only for his toupee wearing haircut, but the fact that he came out and said we could win the Super Bowl this year. He's out of his mind, but I love the optimistic
You got to say that, though. Yeah, you got to say that.
I love the optimistic side.
I mean, you told your team, I could win a natty every single year. I won one, but,
he's got to Yeah. Well, you don't say it. Year one, I didn't say it. I knew what I had to do. I was like, let's win. Let's have a winning record for the first time in 26 years. We did that.
But you want Deion to win the natty in year 1, year 2, though, and say he ain't earned nothing yet.
I didn't say that.
Keep going, though. I'm sorry.
I didn't say win the natty in year 1. I said beat somebody that matters, like I did. In year 1.
Continue.
Anyway, this guy right here, though, it is what it is. 3-year deal. We'll see. That means he's probably not drafting a QB in the rookie class. That means he needs other roster spots filled, just like New York Giants need. Which I'll be shocked if they do take a quarterback at 3 as well, and they're at 6. I wouldn't be surprised if Pete Carroll trades 6. Really? I would not be surprised. I would not be
more
surprised.
Picks deeper in the draft.
I don't know if a running back saves him, right? Not this year.
They're getting Genty, homie.
We like running back. We like the running back class. I don't know if that's going to save this roster. They need O-line help. They need linebacker help. They need a running back. I know they need one, but
you can find a diamond in the rough guard, offensive guard in the second, third round. You know what I'm saying? Pete does a hell of a job of drafting and recruiting that he can go find some O-line cats, I believe, round 2, round 3, who can come in and play a role. I think you go with Genty. I think you go with the best player available, who will probably be Genty at that point. You pair him with Geno.
Who's Geno throwing to?
The tight end, the best, Brock Bowers, homie.
I know, but I mean, come on now. Let's be honest. Where's his outside help?
Pete not worried about that too much. He's trying to play physical defense, run the ball, homie.
Yeah, but he had wideouts. Pete's always had wideouts, homie. Everywhere Pete's been, he's had the best wideouts. USC, he had the best wideouts. When he was with New York and the Jets, even when he took them to the playoffs and the New England Patriots to the playoffs, he had wideouts.
What about Seattle, though?
Seattle had wideouts. What do you mean? He didn't have wideouts, Seattle?
No. Chill. I didn't say no wideout, but I'm saying you led with he had the best. Like you had Jamar Chase in Seattle, homie.
But I'm saying he had good ass wideouts with Russ Wilson.
I'm saying early Seattle. I'm not saying DK last year. I'm not saying DK and Lockett. I'm saying early Seattle. It was cool. I'm not. Come on now. I'm just saying.
Shit, he's had Doug Baldwin was legit, homie. Doug Baldwin was legit, and then he had Percy Harvin for a while. That was unbelievable.
No concussion.
Yeah, he got hurt, but he had dudes. He still had dudes. I don't know. That's the thing, though. I don't know. Listen, I was actually excited about a couple guys in Golden Tate. I forgot about Golden Tate. They're
solid. They ain't top of the league.
They had, but it was complimentary to what they did. Here's the issue.
Ding, ding, ding. That's what I'm saying. He need complimentary.
They
people.
weren't like
He don't need
like
Jamar
garbage.
Chase, Justin Jefferson. He needs some good, solid, like trustworthy receivers.
But
all I'm saying.
This wideout core in Vegas is garbage. Like they got Bourne, or is his name Bourne, or who was the guy their best receiver last year?
Kendrick Bourne.
Is that who it was? I don't know.
Hey, Jay be calling people straight up just garbage. Like, that's crazy.
Huh?
So you be calling people just straight up garbage. That's hilarious. They got Jackson Smith and Jigba, homie. He's a
you
dog.
know what I mean? I meant Myers.
Well, they got Njigba though. He's a dog.
Oh, they had Jacoby Myers last year, Vegas.
Bro, they got Jackson Smith and Jigba, and they got Cooper Kupp. I forgot they got Cooper Kupp. You tripping, homie? They got receivers.
No, I'm talking about Vegas, homie.
I'm tripping. I'm talking about Seattle.
Stay on track with me, homie.
We be going back and forth from Seattle to Vegas. I got confused. You talking Jacoby Myers?
Hey, Cisco, yeah, Jacoby Myers. He had a good year, I thought, but that's it. That's all they got. Him and fucking tight end. Like, come on, man. No real run game, no real running threat out the backfield. Like, they got to get some shit. I don't know. They got the little white boy retired, and is he coming back? What's his name? Fucking Clemson kid. The Clemson kid.
I don't know.
What's his name?
I don't know.
See,
he been gone a little slot. He's not on their roster no more. I don't think.
Renfro. Here's my point. Here's my point though. I'm making for the Raiders. We don't know who they are. They're bad, homie. They are a bad roster on offense. They need a lot of help, homie. They need O-line, running back, wide out. Like that's like, and then so let me get back to brass tacks here. I don't know if I agree to this extension. I don't know if I do.
You don't trust Pete?
I do trust Pete, but here's what Pete's saying.
Pete, a bad boy.
This is my only QB during my tenure in Vegas. This will be the only guy I have because Pete's not coaching more than 3 to 5 more years.
5?
In my opinion.
Okay,
in my opinion.
5, he might get another quarterback then.
In my opinion, I don't see him coaching until he's fucking 80, homie. I just don't. Even though we know how young he acts and energetic he is, I don't see him getting the same result in this era, a generation of kid that keeps coming up the ranks. So this is telling me I'm putting all my eggs in one basket with Geno Smith. And now I got to build around him for 3 years. I don't know. You need a lot, homie. It's going to be tough, bro. I'm rooting for him like a motherfucker. I'm going to be at some games, too. I am going to get him.
Can I go with you?
He's going to build this defense around – the team's going to be built defense first. I'm just telling you. Around Max Crosby in the secondary. I'm just telling you straight out. They're going to be long, athletic, run of the ball, and that's going to be number 1. Number 2, they're going to try to get some sort of run game. That's why I think they're trying to go still another back somewhere, in my opinion. They're going to go try to get a veteran back along with either a rookie or, due to the fact there's no Joe Alt, Smitty, in this draft, I don't know, because 6 is a hell of a pick to have in a normal draft. I don't know if this draft has what you need, though, unfortunately, at the spot at 6. Like, right. You know what I'm saying? There's no big-time wideouts. I mean, there's some good ones, but there's no, there's no fucking Jamar Chase and these type of cats. I don't know if you can risk the running back spot, like we're talking about in New York at 3 or Vegas at 6. When you have roster spots, you could risk getting Genty at 6 if you got a fucking playoff roster. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
What does your gut say? Your gut say that you go receiver is what you're saying?
Nah, there's not a receiver in this thing.
But listen, you said there's not a receiver. You said there's not an O-line. The quarterback is the worst quarterback draft ever. And then you saying that it's not, you can't get a running back. It's too risky. So are you saying just don't draft?
So what I say earlier, what they might do
and get more picks or try to get somebody else
veteran somebody like it, and that a lot of people will take number 6 on me. So 6 is a big deal. I fell asleep last night to draft day. Kevin Costner.
Okay,
good movie. I've seen it before, but I was like, I haven't seen it in a while. It happened to be on. I was like, fuck it. It was a pretty good movie, but it's funny. It always comes on around this time of the year because it was a good movie, draft day. And there's going to be some sort of deal done like the movie, like there always is. Every year there's a deal done just like that movie. Will it be some crazy one? We don't know. But the Seahawks, they need a lot, and I don't know if one pick at 6 is going to help, Smitty. That's my point.